Just change the camera focal length a little bit so we can cut it.
Okay.
So, looking good, and I'd say we're ready to start anytime.
Hello, my name is Pedro Moreno. I'm a 2006 graduate of Tulsa Memorial High School. I heard about OSU Institute of Technology from my counselor. I told her what I wanted in life, what career I was pursuing, and she told me that this would probably be the school for me. So I've been here since 2006. I'm getting my associates this semester, and I'm going to pursue my bachelor's after that.
Okay, and then now I'll change the camera angle. Okay, we're still talking. Now you might say what your career goal is. After you get your bachelor's, what do you plan on doing?
Okay. After completing my bachelor's degree, I plan to go out into the field and work out in the instrumentation engineering field, work in the oil and gas companies. I don't know.
Have you been talking to any industries or any of them?
Yeah. I've been talking to a lot of industries, mainly in the oil and gas. A lot of companies are really interested in what we're doing and what we're studying, and it would be very beneficial to their companies, and they're very excited about hiring us and for us to go work for them and bring our knowledge that we're learning from here in OSU IT to their companies.
Okay, I'm going to change it again. And now talk a little bit about the hands-on learning. Since you've got something there, you might just pick it up and say what you're doing here and talk about how that's part of the hands-on learning that you appreciate. But start out by looking at me, just like you were. Don't even have it in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, and now as soon as you start talking, pick it up and start talking.
Okay. Well, here at OSU IT, we work a lot with our hands. Our teachers, they'll lecture to us and tell us, what's going on in the background of what we're doing. And then we get a lot of hands-on application in our classroom, which, I really love because that's the type of education that I'm looking for. So, a lot of hands-on work, but we understand what's going on behind all that hands-on work, which is really important when you go out into industry.
Okay, I'm going to be on it real tight now. And now you can tell me specifically about what this is.
Well, right here we have a heart communicator hooked up to a transmitter, and this transmitter is getting information from this column of water here, and it's open to atmosphere. So you're going to calculate the pressure, and then you're going to compare it to what the transmitter is sending out to the heart communicator. And this is all things that we learn in the classroom here. Not only can we get on here and read what the pressure is, but they're also teaching us how to calculate that and what all of that means and all different kinds of pressures and stuff like that.
Okay, and then you might talk about any other courses that are interesting to you, or like you take also courses that help you become a better public speaker or know about history or the arts and science courses.
Okay. Well, great thing about this school is that we also have to take a lot of general education classes where we learn how to speak, take speech classes, writing classes, English classes, math, histories, so it's a kind of a traditional style school, but when you go out into the lab you can really get your hands-on material going on too. But a lot of opportunities here on campus, and it's just a good opportunity to get your hands-on application and learn about the world and a lot of different opportunities that you got with the education here.
Okay, very nice. Nice. I'm glad Mark Morris showed me how to do that aperture on this. Hit the stop button again. There we go, Smart. Just say your name, Steve.
Steve.
Olmstead.
This will be real hard. I do exactly what you asked me. That's it, no more.
Okay, 60 minutes. Carol Schaefer, you're on.
So Steve, what do you think about the people here at OSU Okmulgee?
Good question. The people at OSU Okmulgee are great. I've had a great relationship working from all across the board, from admissions to the people over taking the orders for our food to just helping our students become better citizens. It's just been a great experience and dealing with them and working with them.
And do you have anybody who's celebrating an anniversary this year?
Yes, Matt Davis over in our air conditioning department celebrating, I believe, 5 years, and he's done a great job for us. He's a great faculty. He's a very caring faculty. He can relate to our students real well. It makes a unique individual.
Is there anything else you want to say about
Well, how about his staff in general? You know, have an overview of his staff.
How do you know I wasn't going to say that?
Well, because you said anything else. Which is not the same as...
That's what he said.
Go ahead and ask me that question, Carol, please.
And what about the rest of your staff there in air conditioning and in construction?
Well, from my administrative assistants to my faculty, just a great group of individuals. Our faculty are very knowledgeable. They're from industry. That makes our programs unique. In fact, that they can relate to what's going on out in industry and then convey that information to our students, making them much better employable when they actually get out there and work for the companies are just raving about the knowledge base that they have to work with. And so that goes back to our faculty, being able to give them the knowledge that they need to succeed in the industry.
So would you say we're people who need people?
That'll work. You're very good, Carol. Thank you. I'm very...
True confessions.
Okay.
That was right. Thanks, Carol, for checking that. See, we hadn't done that, and you put it on, and Roger going, crap.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. Okay.
Ask that question. Come on, Carol. Come on.
So, Steve, are any of your employees being honored this year?
Yes, I believe Roger Shepard is. Roger's been with us a little over 5 years
I'll
now.
start again because you said Robert Gers. Okay, hold on. Let me pull out just a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
You want me to start, Carol? Take
So,
five.
Steve, are you honoring any of the employees in your area this year?
Yes, in our ACR department, Roger Shepard is getting honored this year. He's a great employee. He teaches mainly our sixth semester student, gets them ready to graduate, helps them to find a job. He's a great faculty, does a lot more than just teach, helps around doing different things within the department and helps me out greatly. He's a great faculty. I appreciate him very much.
And he shows up in a pinch to fix your air conditioner.
That's true.
Talking to. I didn't know that.
Well, we'll cut her questions out, though.
Warm-up questions.
Did you have some tape there, Carol? You did mention.
See, I didn't know you were going to be asking questions. I told everybody to prepare a speech, so
Well,
made it work harder than they
preparing
needed to.
speeches.
If they're prepared, then they can bring it on, but if they're
Yeah,
not.
Steve got this on there.
How's the project coming, Rex? Pretty good?
Yeah, very good. Tracy sent, the nurses sent a very nice note saying they'd never had so much fun in their whole life.
Well, Liam was doing cartwheels.
Wow!
She was.
Did you?
We didn't get that on tape?
Did you get?
Did it?
Yeah, I thought Rex did. Didn't you get that
Yeah,
on tape?
well, Tracy did.
Tracy did.
I might have got it. Leah didn't understand the concept of like rehearsing so the people running the cameras know what you're going to do. She just did a cartwheel and somebody was on her. Do it again. Okay. I'm rolling.
Got a big,
What's that?
see that?
You mean I'm being filmed right now?
Yeah, I should have first your question. Okay.
Jerry, tell us about that tie. Where'd you get that?
I bought this tie in Branson, Missouri.
Woo!
I thought years ago that one of these days I'll need this tie to wear at OSU Okmulgee's employee banquet, so I bought it.
Psychic. He's psychic. Yes, visionary. That's it. Do you want to start?
Yeah.
So Jerry, tell us about your feelings about people, the importance of people on the OSU Okmulgee campus.
Well, the OSU Okmulgee family, I call it, all have important characteristics or features about each every one. I come from a large family, so I know that there's a lot of different personalities in my own immediate family, and I see that across campus. And I'm glad that we're all individuals and bring different personalities to campus life, because with those different personalities we bring experience, wisdom, laughter, humor, conceptual skills, all kinds of personalities that we all need to work in a people's environment. So that's one thing I like about the campus.
And are there members of your staff that are being honored at the banquet this year?
Yes, I think Renee. I think Renee is getting his 20-year service pin. So he's been here a long time. Me and Renee started about the same time together, and so I think he's going to be an honor tonight.
And he's such a character.
Oh, he's a character. It's kind of like that movie Forrest Gump, where that principal says, "Your child is different." Renee is different. Some are here and some are here, and Renee's way up here. So really fortunate to work with Renee. We've had a lot of fun.
He's awesome. Yeah. And what about the rest of your staff?
Staff, they're different. All the faculty, kind of like a football team that has the capability of winning a national championship. They're lean and mean, they're fast on their feet, they're in shape, they're experienced, they work as a team, and they take all these characteristics and pass them on to students. And so it's fun to watch a very capable faculty interact with students and bring learning and breed a high-performing workforce. The mission that we have from Bob is to graduate high-skilled graduates, and all my faculty are just part of that team and have that capability. So we're going to win, and it's out there. So it's fun to supervise the faculty we have. And of course, Jana and Leah, they are totally different. So they're have their own football team over here on the but they are very skilled nurses and do a good job. Robbie's won national awards as a nurse instructor. Keith Crownover is one of the most experienced CPOs in the state. Bring a lot of good people. All the chefs in the culinary program, they're executive chefs. They've had experience all over the world, in all kinds of hotels and cruise ships and all of it. And they bring all that experience to students. So it's pretty exciting to be around them every day.
Thanks, Jared.
And where were we?
You want to talk about some other staff members?
Yes, probably some of the most important people on campus is our senior administrative assistants and our program secretaries. Without them, I don't know how we would function. Mary Bill.
I'm Roman.
So talk about some of your other staff.
Well, some of the most important people we have on this campus is our office staff, our senior administrative assistants, our program secretaries. Mary Bell, our culinary, does an excellent job interacting with students, enrolling students. Louise Lee, over at nursing program, does an excellent job providing all the nursing students an opportunity to learn about the nursing program, get enrolled. And of course, Andrea, she's one of those different people, but she does all the kinds of things it takes to support the senior administration here. We interact, we actually operate several, you might say, entrepreneur type education programs on campus, and without Andrea helping me in marketing and enrolling students and serving them and providing strong customer service, we just couldn't do the kinds of things that we do. So all those people play a very important role, just like all our physical plant people. Support staff, without them, I don't know how we'd function. So I salute all the support staff on the campus.
Thanks, Jerry. Just a little warm-up question, Scott. Tell us what your feelings are about people in general on the OSU Okmulgee campus.
I don't know. My hope is to read that and leave is what my goal for this process is.
Let me close the door. I don't want anybody to hear this.
Can you hold it up a little bit? I'm sorry?
Just use those as your copy points.
It's a statement.
Oh, okay.
There's no copy points.
Okay, Carol, then you need to kind of do like this as he's reading it.
No, that's okay.
Okay. I'm rolling.
Since June 2001, the members of the Information Technologies team have developed and implemented 3 of the region's finest IT degrees, including one of the nation's premier cybersecurity programs. They've worked closely with physical plant and industry partners in making substantial updates to the unit's facilities. They've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in grant funds and innumerable in-kind donations. They've raised the average faculty credential to a master's degree. They've served as sorry. I think he's right. I may have to pull it up a little bit.
How about if I hold it up?
My eyes were dipping a little too much, I think.
Just kind of pull it up as he reads. So as you read along with him, Carol, just pull it backwards in front
Can
of
you
you.
see it?
Yeah.
Now, he's going to be looking up like that, so just start with the
Okay.
first words
Okay.
right in front of your eyes and just raise
You gonna
it.
read the whole thing again, or you gonna start where you left?
I'm going to do the whole thing if I
Yeah,
can.
yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Since June 21st, 2001, the members of the Information Technologies team have developed and implemented 3 of the region's finest IT degrees, including one of the nation's premier cybersecurity programs. They've worked closely with physical plant and industry partners in making substantial updates to the unit's facilities. They've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in grant funds and innumerable in-kind donations, and raised the average faculty credential to a master's degree. They've served as a successful national pilot for one of the nation's most distinguished accrediting bodies, fostered meaningful long-term partnerships with countless external organizations. They've awarded hundreds of degrees and certificates, and most importantly, they've impacted the lives of literally thousands of people. I just hope they know how much I appreciate them letting me be a small part of their many great successes.
Very nice. Okay, let's do part 1. See how that goes. Okay, do you need to be prompted by?
Oh, do you want me to go anytime?
Yeah.
First, is this all confidential?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure this isn't going to get in the wrong hands before I get started, guys. Before we get started, there's a couple of things I need to say that I really wouldn't like to get out. So.
Sure, your secrets are our secrets.
Okay, well, one is everybody on campus has been led to believe that most of my accidents have happened at home working on the Allen Ranch. Actually, it's performance evaluations with faculty. Yeah, they're much rougher than livestock. I thought the roughest occupations were, mining, firefighting, farming, but actually it's an administrator at OSU Okmulgee. Fortunately, I have a sister who's a doctor and a wife who's a nurse to help take care of me. I really don't want to have to file a workman's comp claim. I do have a younger sister who's an attorney, I don't think it would look right for that to get out on how rough our faculty are here. But this isn't going anywhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's going to know about this?
Oh, no.
Okay, so the secret's safe. So really all these injuries at home, they didn't really happen there. So I know, it's kind of sad. The arts and science group's pretty rough, very rough. But what do you think about workman's comp claim? Not appropriate? Might look bad. So I better stick with the happens at home, right? My livestock, they're not half as rough as these people I work with here, so. I don't know what else I have to say. I just want to make sure this doesn't get in the wrong hands because, this could be devastating for my career. So really wouldn't like the arts and science people to see this. The faculty evaluations are supposed to be kind of confidential, but they have been getting a little rough. So.
Shoot that knee out.
No, sorry. That knee.
So what happened to that patch there?
This, I can't really say, Rex. It's kind of confidential. Well.
Okay, hold on. Now we're rolling.
Okay, I really didn't want to say anything, but everybody here knows Chad Spurlock, right? Well, yeah, I know. Last evaluation actually went outside, so it's a little muddy out. We've had a little bit of precipitation lately, so got a little bit rough. And, I don't know what to do about it, but I'm trying to keep a lid on it. I'll continue to stick with the accidents happening at home routine, just for everybody's sake. So.
Poor Mark.
I know. It's sad, isn't it, Carol? No. Yeah.
Okay, we're rolling.
Well, you notice I've got a little bit of an arm problem here. Again, actually, I have to confess something. This wasn't a faculty evaluation. This was my own. Dr. Linda Avant. She's from a ranch. She's pretty rough. She used to rodeo, and she does know how to take care of herself. So this happened the other day. But again, I'll say it was a trying to load a donkey or something in my house kind of thing. So just so nobody gets upset. So as I said, though, she's from a ranch. She knows how to handle a whip. Believe me, she's rough. So.
Bye. Take two.
You notice my arm. Well, you know, I came over here to talk about the faculty evaluations, but actually, this was my own. And most of us know here that Dr. Avant grew up on a ranch in Altus, Oklahoma, so she knows how to take care of herself. And she also rodeoed, so you can see what happened here. She knows how to put a person in an arm bar, obviously, so didn't go well. So again, I told her I wasn't going to say anything, but I'll stick to the campus-wide story that I've been getting hurt a lot at home, loading donkeys and horses and messing with my wife's sheep project. So we'll just keep it at that. So don't want it to get out though, guys. Could get some people in trouble here.
Okay, we are rolling.
Well, the other two performance evaluations I've gone awry weren't faculty, and they weren't my own. Administrative assistants, Vicki and Angie. Rough people, believe me. So again, it didn't go well. As you can see, got another injury. I'll stick to the story that this happened at home, but it's kind of hard to fight off two upset women like that. So again, administrative assistants. I don't know if they're all like that on every division, but mine, pretty rough crowd. So the livestock business, not so rough. I think I'd rather be a miner now. I think it would be less dangerous than what I'm doing here as administrator at OSU Okmulgee. But I'll refrain from the workman's comp claim with Julia. So we'll just leave it at that. This isn't going anywhere, right? No. All confidential?
No,
okay, that's
we won't
good.
share it anywhere, Mark.
We just don't want anybody to know about it. So I'll continue to just drive everybody's healthcare costs up here. So you guys can thank me for that when we get another raise next January.
Thanks, Mark.
I'm going to tell you when I'm rolling.
Okay.
And now I'm rolling.
Okay. What do you think is OSU Okmulgee's greatest asset?
Well, there's no question that our people are our greatest asset. The facilities we have are neat and clean and orderly, but they've never taught anybody anything. Can we redo that because I forgot a line?
Yep.
I want to look her in the eye because I feel like I'm talking to her, and then I take my eye off the paper.
Oh, well, just, Sharon, as he's reading, start pulling it slowly up in front of your face like it's a teleprompter.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Stand by and give him the question again.
Okay. What do you think is OSU Okmulgee's greatest asset?
There's no question that our greatest asset are our people. The facilities we have are nice, neat, and clean and orderly, and they provide a good learning environment. But, you know, they've never taught anyone anything. It's our faculty that produce the quality technicians that we do for our employers. Faculty can't do it alone, however. They need leadership from our program chairs and support from all of our staff. The real secret to success, though, is to take all of the talents our people have and combine them with the talents of people from all the other units on campus for the common purpose of providing exceptional customer service to students.
Beautiful.
Was he looking first at her and then back at the camera?
No.
Always. I'll tell you when I'm rolling. And I'm rolling.
So Dolph, tell us a little about what you think about the importance of people on our OSU Okmulgee campus to the success of our university.
Sure. I would say that the majority of our student population come here for certain things, and one thing that they come for is individual service and the feeling that they're not just another number. And so having faculty and staff and administrators that understand that individuals that come to this institution need to have some, I guess what I would call maybe some tender loving care. Someone that'll push them, but be there when, you know, when they're struggling. So people that are, you know, just willing to open their heart to students. And I think by and large the people that we have employed at OSU Okmulgee fit that mold. I don't know.
That's good.
I'm just having hand you that paper and then do the second question on his specific employees, you know, how his department works.
Well, we've already said that he's only got experience with this guy. So Dolph, could you tell us something about how you feel about the people here at OSU Okmulgee?
Well, I think you have to look at our student population. OSU Okmulgee students, I think, have some common threads. One, for the most part, they know the career field that they want to pursue. Some of them want to be plumbers. Some want to be air conditioning technicians. Some want to work in the food industry. The second thread, I think, is they are looking for a hands-on experience. The third is a drive that our students have to be successful. And so those three things, I think, are common. And if that's all we had to think about, we could probably hire a few monkeys as our faculty and our staff. But the reality is, although there's some commonalities with our students, there's also many individual differences. Age, socioeconomic backgrounds, financial situations, learning styles. And so we have to remember that each one of our students is an individual. They may be seeking that same career satisfaction, but our faculty and staff, I feel, have a passion for understanding the individual needs of our students. And that's what sets us apart from any other institution, in my opinion.
And what about the faculty and staff in your particular area?
Well, I think I could use lots of the cliche terms: passion, commitment, the need to have the feeling that they're helping somebody be successful. I think I want to maybe focus on something just a little bit different. One of my favorite songwriters is Harry Chapin, and he wrote a song called "Flowers Are Red." And in the song, there's a student that is in school and gets out a piece of paper and starts drawing some flowers, and he's using all the colors of the rainbow, and that's the way he sees flowers. The teacher comes over and says, you know, number one, it's not time for art, and by the way, flowers are green and red. And the student says, well, I see them as being all colors. And the teacher says, well, I think you should go to the corner and think about that. And you're not the only one here, and you shouldn't look outside the box. And this goes on and on through the song. And then finally he gives in and says, well, perhaps you're right, and maybe flowers are red and green. Later in the song, he moves away and goes to another school. And in this school, the teacher says, well, it is time for art. And let's draw. And of course the student does what? He draws red flowers with green stems. So I think the point is our faculty do an excellent job of not only allowing our students to be outside the box, But when our students are finished and they go out into the world, they use all the colors in the rainbow. And that's the way I see my faculty and staff.
And can you sing some of that song?
No. Now, I don't know if that's too long or...
No, it's good.
It's fine. Okay, let's see. What do you think about that, Sherry?
Oh, that looks much better, don't you think, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay, stand by. And we are rolling.
Is there another group of employees you'd like to recognize?
Oh yes, probably one of the most important groups we have on campus are our food service staff. John Shermont, Nancy Munns, Norma, Brian, Candace, all the food service staff over the student union does an excellent job serving our students with quality food every day. And obviously the culinary people over here at the hospitality that serve in the state and tech room do an excellent job, and everyone tonight is going to get to enjoy some of that. So we make an attempt to make everybody feel like home cooked meals, just like at home, high quality, and in conjunction with our president, we try to keep it affordable for our students. So we're just real proud and really thank all the culinary staff and the food service staff that do a good job serving our students around this campus.
Jerry, did you say take two?
Take two.
Okay, Sharon, feeding the question, kind of getting going.
Okay, is there another group of employees you'd like to recognize?
Sure, our food service staff over at the student union cafeteria, John Shermott, Nancy Munns, Brian, Norman, Candace, all the student servers that come in and help serve our students every day with high quality, affordable food, do an excellent job serving our students. And then again, the culinary faculty over the hospitality room and the tech room and the state room does a good job every day. Our students on this campus get to eat good and high quality food and affordable. So we want to thank all that staff that really helps out and contribute.
I like that.